Good morning, fam. I know some of you guys haven't seen me in a while. I am not going to be on social media so often in these coming days. Even though we knew Project 2025 was happening, and we've talked about it for the last, 3 years at this point. For me personally, all of it happening so rapidly, having like over 30% of it done within a month, is a little stressful. So I have been off of social media. But of course, I do want to share something with you guys. One of our friends, and I'm going to put his video in front of this video, has shared the fact that the military is getting ready to purge everything dealing with diversity, equity, and inclusion, respect, integrity, and dignity from its website. That is military.com.
Hey, folks. By March 5th, just a couple of days, the Department of Defense is ordering the mass deletion of all news articles, photos, and videos that even acknowledge DEI from its official channels. Everything that documented DEI initiatives, racial and gender realities in the military, and efforts towards equity and understanding that equity in historical context is set for erasure. Not just from the last 4 years, but from all time. And if they can't get it done by the deadline,
first,
they'll
whether
pull
they're black,
everything from
indigenous, LGBT, or women, they're about to go away. And one of the suggestions he made was going to way back in archive, or internet archive as we know it, and start archiving some things. One of the things I noticed on this when I archived some files is that something like trailblazing nurses who kept Tuskegee Airmen flying, this was his first archive. And so I'm actually about to unprivate my page and put out an APB of going to Wayback Machine for the Internet Archive. If you've got anything black that you care about dealing with the U.S. military, you need to archive it. What's really cool about Internet Archive, though, is it allows you to set up an account so you can save the things that you archive. It also sends you files of things that you archive. I have a website that I had built back in 2013, 2014. Its first Internet Archive was in 2014. I did a recent archive on it, and the website is crappy. I don't advertise it. You won't see it advertised, but it still exists, and I can still archive it. If there's information that you care about and you want to have access later, you can go to internetarchive.org, go to the Wayback Machine, save files there, and have them sent to yourself later so you can access this through your own account. As far as saving information that you care about, because they're not only trying to delete it from public review, or like when you have a website, can you just pull a page off public view where you can see it, and you can see it on the back end, but the public can't see it on the front end. They're trying to purge it. They want all that information erased. Tag makes really good points, so I'm also going to share his video. The fact that this is how they get rid of public history. You get rid of the history, you get rid of the memory, and then you start feeding that propaganda to people so they believe the propaganda. We know about buying the books because the books are banned. So go buy old books, buy as many books as you can. I've gotten books as cheap as $2.50 in the last few months. I've not paid for the book I want the most, is over $120, because I can get multiple books for that. But go get your books, put them on your bookshelves. Number 2, go to the Internet Archive. Wayback Machine, WAYBACK Machine, and start saving these websites that you want to have access to later, and have them saved where you can have access to them and others can have access to them in the future. Thanks, fam.